All right, welcome back to Something Different. The Yellow Dogs are from Tehran, Iran. They sing in English and play Western instruments, citing Joy Division as an influence. Their music was not approved by Iran's Ministry of Culture and Islamic Guidance and was therefore illegal. It's verboten. They performed in Bahman's Ghobadi's Cannes Un Certain Regard award-winning film No One Knows About Persian Cats. If you haven't seen it, you can catch it on YouTube. And they were interviewed by Reza Sayah on CNN before leaving Iran. They performed their first legal concert in Istanbul, Turkey in 2010. 2 days later, they flew to New York City and played their second legal concert at Cameo in Brooklyn, New York. I want to introduce to you now the lead singer, Obash from Yellow Dogs. How are you?
Pretty good, man.
Excellent.
I had a rough night last night, but actually, it's a nice day today in New York, so, yeah, doing pretty well.
Were you playing last night?
No, I was working, actually.
Oh, so you have like another job on top of playing rock and roll music?
Yes, absolutely.
And until you get discovered, then I'm sure you'll drop that the other job, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Good. I want to introduce you to my co-host, Bijan Rezai.
Hi, Bijan.
سلام.
Hey, Mr. Bijan Rezai. چطوری؟
خوبم تو چی؟
مرسی خوب.
Bijan is in a rock and roll band over here in the States called Breach of Peace.
Cool, awesome.
But we hope to come out and check you out. You're going to be playing at the Spaceland Ballroom in Hamden on June 14th, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
With Chick.
So you're basically based out of Brooklyn, New York now, right?
Yes, man. Like, when we moved to America, we just settled in Brooklyn, but, we've been touring around the country, a couple of times.
You're getting a lot of people inviting you to play at concerts and festivals?
Yeah, in festivals, yeah, like South by, like Culture Collide in Los Angeles, or Noise Pop in San Francisco. Yeah, those festivals, and we've been touring a couple of times around the United States, right now. We've seen, I assume we've seen most of the majority of the states in the country.
Excellent. Wow. That's pretty good in 3 years.
Yeah.
Now, is it true that you first came over here on an artist visa to play at the South by Southwest Festival?
Yeah, after the movie that you mentioned from Bahman Ghobadi, the government found out about the whole scene, kind of, and because you were totally underground, and we used to through underground concerts back home, and so then it's such a crazy and dangerous thing to do back there, to have to play an underground show where boys and girls are together, and there's I don't know, alcohol, drugs, whatever, a proper rock and roll concert. And if the cops would walk into the concert, would be bad for us. But it would I don't know what they would do to us, but we would definitely get into big trouble. So after the movie, we went to Turkey, and from Turkey we came straight to Brooklyn, New York, because we had invitations to come and play CMJ and South by Southwest. So we used that. We came with an artist visa, and after a year, because we had a exposure, and so we applied for political asylum because going back was so risky.
Has anyone from the Iranian government sent you a letter saying, hey, guys, you need to come back now?
No. No. Take it.
That's good.
No, yeah, because by the time we left, they had bigger problems to deal with after a while, the Green Revolution and all this stuff.
Yeah, the whole world was watching that on CNN and other places.
Yeah.
There's another presidential election coming up. Do you think anybody's gonna? Do you think you're gonna vote for in that election? Can you send in a proxy vote?
I never voted. I never voted.
No.
No, I don't.
Probably wasn't worth it, huh?
Sorry?
Probably wouldn't have made a difference, even if you did.
No, actually. Like, who would say, like, there's a quote from Mark Twain that says, like, if, like, I don't know, in a non-democratic, like, country, if voting, like, had a influence, they wouldn't let you vote.
Right. Exactly, yeah. You're basically voting for whatever they want you to vote for.
Yeah.
Any questions, Bijan?
No.
No? You're just going to listen?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared.
Keep thinking. I know. Keep thinking. I'll ask the questions. All right. So, has life in the United States been what you expected when you were back over in Tehran?
Actually, kind of, yes. Like, in the beginning, it was, like, kind of a little bit shocking. Not shocking, but we were expecting the same thing because, like, we were, like, spending a lot of time, like, I don't know, like, discovering the new music that's coming out from everywhere and, like, kind of, like, discovering, like, the influences of the new bands and, like, finding out about, like, bands from before. So we had, like, a image of it, and it's actually kind of, I don't know, it's better than what I expected.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, especially New York. I fucking love this city.
Yeah, it is a good city. We go down there once in a while.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to come up there and, like, play out there, too. Like, and, like, Chick is one of my favorite bands, too. And those guys, whenever they play, like, they shred it out. So it's fun playing with them. We played with them a couple of times.
And you get to open up for them. That's good.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. And, like, we ran into those guys here in Brooklyn a lot of times.
Oh, good. Now, when you were growing up in Iran, where did you, how did you get in touch with non-traditional, non-Persian traditional music? How did you get in touch with the Western culture?
Like, by the internet, actually. But the fact is that the speed of internet back home is so slow. So, like, I remember, like, we used to, like, I don't know, start downloading a video or, like, a song and, like, go to bed and then wake up in the morning and you had the song because it was that slow. It was very, very slow. So, yeah, like, we used to hang out in a park. Like, there was a park in Tehran called Ghobadi, where, like, all, like, the teenager kids, like, they come out there and, like, they skate and, like, a lot of, like, metal heads, they come, a lot of punk rockers, they come, a lot of, like, rappers, they come. It's like a urban, like, meeting place for young kids that they're, like, I don't know, into rock and roll or into street art or skateboarding. So, back then, like, I started skating, so, and, like, I found out about this park, and, like, I went to this park, and, like, it's already, like, there were already, like, a couple of people, like my bass player, my guitar player, and our drummer, that they used to hang out there before me, and, like, we used to go out there and exchange music and exchange new videos and stuff. So that was where, like, we got exposed by, like, I don't know, like, started listening to bands like The Clash, Ramones, like, some newer stuff, like, getting introduced to, like DFA records, like, I don't know, LCD Sound System, The Rapture, or, like, all this sort of music. And, like, as you said, Joy Division. Then, one day, like, we started, our bass player and our guitar player, they used to be in another band, and, they started their own band, Yellow Dogs, and with our former drummer. And one day, I used to be in a punk rock cover band. Like, we used to cover, like, only Iggy Pop and, like, all this kind of stuff. And one day, like, they called me, like, and they said, "Yeah, do you want to come and play with us, like, one day?" So, like, I went out there and we started like covering songs, and then after a while we started writing our own songs. And this is like late 2006, 2007, and we started writing our own songs, and like we were like back then like kind of like one of the only, maybe like there was like us and another band that would play like this kind of music. Like everybody was like into heavy metal. I don't know why. Like most of the bands they were used to play metal or jazz, or hip hop. So
was this park that you went to? Was it a kind of a place where you felt safe to go to and exchange, the artistic, express yourself artistically?
Yeah, like you hang out with like the kids that like they're into the same stuff that you're into, like rock and roll or like and skateboarding and that culture.
And you didn't have to worry about somebody looking over your shoulder and taking you off to the.
There was a lot of like hooligans that used to come to the park and like fucking beat up the kids because they thought that these kids like they're like a bunch of westernized like fuckers and
troublemakers.
Troublemakers. They used to come like with daggers and knives and like steal like all these kids.
Wow.
Cell phone money. The cops used to come out there and just give the kids the hard time. But it was the Haight-Ashbury of Tehran. It was like the Camden town of Tehran. It was like lower east side of Tehran, that part, because all the cool kids that used to come and hang out there. But it was always like you always had to like look over your shoulder because you didn't know suddenly police would come and like put everybody in the car and take them to the police station. And it was a Shangri-La, but at the same time, like there was a lot of drama going on too.
Really, the Beastie Boys song, it kind of really puts that into perspective when they sing, "You have to fight for your right to party." You really had to fight for your right to party.
We had to hide to party. Kind of.
Yeah.
Like we weren't able to fight because like it was like obvious that we're gonna get our ass kicked. Yeah. So we had to hide to party.
So when you guys are sitting around and you're trying to write a song, do you ever like taruf and try to say one guy, "Oh, you take the lead guitar." No, you take the lead guitar.
Oh, that's the worst Iranian tradition, and like I hated that, and I always and honestly like it's in our blood. Like I always try to like fight it, but sometimes I see, damn, I'm doing the same thing. But with each other in the band, no way. Like we've been together like for a long time, and like we are just like straightforward to each other.
Yep.
We got a chemistry.
And it's kind of the opposite of the way it is in America, where everything is individualistic and it's all about me and me and me. And it's kind of the opposite in Iran and in that culture.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Do you ever play? I know I read somewhere that you don't play any traditional Persian songs. You just stick to westernized music. Do you think you ever will venture into some maybe traditional Persian music and try to westernize it?
The thing is that like a lot of people, they would like, especially a lot of Iranians here, they would tell us that, oh yeah, you guys like, why you guys don't like sing in Farsi, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And I say like, dude, I do whatever the fuck I want. That's why I'm here.
That's why I came here. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, like there's a bunch that it's already been done before. I'm trying to do something different, and this is what I like to do. So, and I'm gonna do what I desire. But yeah, we sometimes use like Iranian like not melodies, like rhythms and stuff, but manipulate it with like electronic music, like electronic and post-punk and stuff. That it doesn't sound Iranian at all, but like it has a touch of that. But yeah,
I can't wait to hear it when you guys perform at the Spaceland Ballroom. I can't wait to hear it.
All right, Ryan. Thanks, man. I'm excited about that too.
You know, you've had there was 3 women in the video you did for This City, and basically the whole.
That's for dance floor. Yeah.
Oh, dance floor. That's right. And basically, you were just kind of going through the city and walking up to strangers, and the 3 women would start dancing, and it was funny to see their reaction, how people kind of reacted to the women dancing in front of them.
Yeah, those 3 girls, like, they're our best friends. Kind of, they're our very, very good friends. We had no idea. That song is their favorite song. We had no idea about that they were making that video. And like one day they showed up and showed us the video. And like we had no clue that like they're making a video for that song. And I looked at the video and it was like amazing. And I was like shocked. That's like kind of a gift.
I thought it was a really cool video. And
yeah, it's very fun. Those girls are like that in everyday life.
they just go around dancing in front of people.
Yeah, it's great. They're like kind of like a little bit in your face, rude New Yorker girls.
Excellent. All right, Obash, am I pronouncing your name right?
Yeah.
Obash. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for calling up today, and best of luck to Yellow Dogs. And we'll definitely be checking out the show when you come to the Spaceland Ballroom on June 14th.
Thank you so much, Mark.
No
Thanks
problem.
for having me on the show.
All right, stay on the line for me, okay?
All right, definitely, man.
All right, Obash from Yellow Dogs. What do you think, Mr. Bijan?
About the music?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
So, what do you think about the interview? Did you learn anything being a rock and roller yourself?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Kind of puts music into a whole new perspective, maybe?
Yeah.
All right, stand by. We'll be back with some more great music. Let's play the Yellow Dogs. Let's do some Yellow Dog music. Dance Floor. I love Dance Floor. Let's play that right now.